Hello, YouTube. Welcome in. Welcome back, guys. We are just jumping from some Helldivers back into some Dune Awakening. We should probably pop a scan so we don't get surprised. We're just going to be doing a little farming, doing a little this, a little that. I always want to get into some PvP, so if we have the opportunity, we will definitely do that. I am leveling up on Harmony so that we can have ready access to PvP, but I got a ways to go still. So this is on the primary server that the guild is on. My hope also is that eventually they will... oh my gosh, I forgot about the vehicle tool. You got to put it away. My hope also is that they will eventually, or sometime soon, really, I hope it's not eventually, combine some of these servers so that, you know, on the servers that aren't Harmony, we can also still get some PvP because some of them are quite dead. And it's kind of a bummer that that is the case. This is completely nothing to do with gaming, guys, but I got to show you this YouTuber that I recently found, and it's just absolutely amazing. I just want to pull him up just to show you guys. We're going to get someplace vaguely safe, though, before I do that, I suppose. Yes, this is probably fine. Ari at Home. Have you guys heard of this dude? He's in New York. Hold on, let me check this dude out real quick. All right, he's walking around New York. He's got live streams, but he also has videos that are clipped. And he's just making beats for people. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, he's got like 1.1 million subs here. He'll just like let people. So this is like the full live stream. I should have grabbed one of his videos. But he'll get people that'll come on and will sing, will rap, and what have you. We'll just like freestyle, and it's pretty amazing. Ari at Home. I highly recommend him. Go check him out. It's really cool. I just found this dude, and I was like, this is sick. This dude's awesome. So go check him out. I just want to point that out. I know it's not Dune. All right. Cool. Let's pop a little scan. I'm really gonna have to drop some more stuff after this, but that's fine. I think maybe somebody did this recently. It doesn't look like anybody's in. Any guys in that middle room. Where's my water? We'll just sneak in here. Oh my gosh, the backpack's full. Drop the heavies? I don't think I need heavies. Maybe I do. Oh, the disruptor pistol uses the heavies. I forgot. That's alright. Oh, do we outrange it? Why didn't that work? We're just running in for the loot. Last night, managed to get a full assault. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to kill these guys. Managed to get a full assault on Harmony, full in the deep desert, which was awesome. Cool. So I wouldn't mind doing that again, honestly. I know it's a little slow. Just kind of vibing when that's what's going on, but can we kill this guy with two? Oh, no, we cannot. Because I'm going to miss the first one. Will this take it out? No, not really. Oh, now I don't have light. Did I give away my light darts too? Okay, well, we're going melee. I did. Or does that take heavy darts? And I should have dropped my light ones. I don't remember. Play too many games. Playing too many games. It's okay. That's why we have a sword. All right, I'm a little on fire. Let's bandage ourselves. Some of these things, I don't know. You guys ever watch Viva La Dirt League? I love that. I love that show. And those guys over there, they're hilarious. Oh my gosh. That's why you don't use knee strike, guys. Even in, it's just bugging out now on me. I mean, it's great for traversal, but actually trying to kill an opponent, it's not amazing. How many times I gotta hit that guy? Jeez. But like, you know, they do their like gaming logic, you know, and it's like in recently in Battlefield, you hit people with a defibrillator to bring them to revive them, which is kind of funny because if you're on the medic class, I was a combat medic. I don't remember hitting people with a defibrillator to bring them back to life. Don't. I think I missed that class in medic school. And then here, where you bandage yourselves to put out flames, it's kind of funny. Well, that was pretty good. We got some wings. I don't ever use these pistols. Shishakli's Bite. Okay. A too tight spring in the magazine coupled with a too wide barrel make the unique Mala pistol fire 2 darts at the same time and burst, albeit with reduced accuracy. Okay. Manufacturers have labeled these obvious problems as features. Okay. I mean, I like it. I don't. It just seems like there's always a better option. I feel like there's a handful of weapons that are like that, where it just feels like there's kind of always a better option. Anybody else feel that way? That's sick. Yeah, you can make the beats, right? I cannot. I cannot, Timbo. I cannot. Sorry, I didn't get the chat bot going back up, man. I wish I could, man. That would be cool. I had a couple of friends, yeah, I've had a couple of friends. I had a Swedish friend who was in the States here in Colorado, different part of Colorado, and Jonesy is what he went by, and he was a DJ. He could drop some beats. Waiter by earlier night and DJ by late night. I think it's cool. I like it, but not particularly musically inclined myself. All right, so we're just going to coast back to safety. I don't think we have a base in the deep desert right now. I kind of wonder, like, do we need to go all the way back? Maybe I just... I mean, I could just... I could just pop in here. I could just, like... Could hang out here. Could just, like, log out here. I might do that. Do we... Oh, I don't have enough for... well, I got all these things to eat, and I do need to drop some of this other stuff. Should I go back? I mean, I kind of feel like I don't have to. Let's do this. We got to make a... I don't know if we have enough mats to make a tool and a subfief console. I don't know if there's any around. Swap that out. Guys, if you don't know about this trick, there is something you can do here. Just going to move that. And then... Oh, I think was I water sealed for a second there? Can I eat these if I'm just plain water sealed? Or do I need to be... Yeah, it's not going to let me. I know that you can do this. Can drop your vehicle. You'll be really... All right, all right. No worries, man. I'll be here. I'll be here. And then... Oh, hummingbird. Okay. Bulwark gloves. That Shishakali's bite, whatever it is. Okay. Executor's pants. Plasma cannon. Halleck's pick. Shoot, I shouldn't have eaten the Halleck's pick. I know somebody who wanted that. All right, cool, cool, cool. And then put this guy up, and I think we're water sealed here. Somewhere we're pretty water sealed. There's like a magical spot. Pick those back up. Hey, there we go. Oh, no, it's like literally right here. Excellent. All right, and I'm just going to YOLO it. I'm just going to exit out. We'll be back in 5 minutes. It'll be fine. We won't actually be back, but, you know, I'll be out of there in 5 minutes. That's fine. It's good enough, right? All right, let's pop over. I'm trying to think of what else we need to do on some of these other servers. This is the one where this character needs a lot. I need to level up all the skill lines on this guy. What else do we got? Ishtar. Yeah, let's just go over to Harmony and see what we got going on. I might also drop into the Dune channel and let peeps know that I'm here, in case the other group want to join us and do something. I think I might have just brought us a load of spice back. Where we're loading in, guys, let me just bio real quick, and I'll be right back. Well, I guess I should make sure I'm not going to load in someplace that I'm immediately in PvP or something. I don't remember where I logged out. Hopefully. We'll wait. Fingers crossed. I think we're at Haga. I should have done that before switching over streams, but just give me a second. We've been going for a bit. Okay, yeah, we're in the base. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Enjoy the bunnies. All right, I am back. Give me 1 second to get the switch over to Dune there. Cool. Had to make sure that the rabbits had some hay because I know they're going to be otherwise crawling up the walls to get my attention because they'd like some more. They have as much as they need, but they they really like it when we give them some fresh. It's not new. It's just from the bag, but whenever we do it, Mazikeen, our female, she just freaks out. She's just like, give me the hay. That poor girl spent the first year of her life in a cage, and when we got her, we just let them roam around the house, and she just lost her mind. It's just like crazy, eating herself off stuff. So she's just like, I just think that she's like, hey, I think they only gave her like compressed hay biscuits, which are kind of a treat, but it shouldn't definitely shouldn't be the only thing they're given. And she just getting like fresh hay from a bale. We have some friends who have a couple of horses, and so we just go get a bale from them. A horse goes through like a bale of hay a day, and it lasts us like weeks and weeks, or months and months. But anyways, giving them fresh hay that's actually like good hay, good quality hay. She just loses her mind. She loves it. It's cute. All right. What do we got going on here? So someone told me that on Harmony, this is kind of funny, guys. Someone told me on Harmony that spice residue, that I could sell like a full batch of spice residue, which on other servers is like, we don't even collect this anymore on the other servers that I'm on, like, because it's just worthless and we have so much of it. But apparently in Harmony, this will go for like 9 mil, apparently. And I was like, sweet, I will do that. Except the problem is it costs, you have to pay to put something up on the auction house, and I don't have nearly enough Solari to put it up on the auction house for that price. So unfortunate, but we'll just leave it here. No big deal. Yeah, I think if we grab some more melange, we'll have enough to do a couple of loads, and that should be pretty legit. We've got a Mark IV. I don't know if the industrial compactor, is that Mark IV? Is that Mark V? I don't know. Let's see. I'm not sure which one we should take or if we should upgrade. The other one, I don't know. It's not water, right? It can't be water. I don't know where these things are at. It's not a weapon. Okay, here it is. All right. Yeah. Oh, Omni. So that's a tier 6. Okay, so that is a tier 4. So I've got a unique tier 4 and like a regular tier 4. Okay. Cool. I should probably research some of this stuff. Got a little bit of intel. I don't even know what I should research, so maybe we'll leave it. The Mark VI compactor, hand compactor, is kind of odd to me because it costs spice to make that. So it's like, man, I don't know, that great. It better work amazing. I've never made one just because I'm like, nah, I'm good. So do we need to repair ours? Someone was kind enough. Chuji was hooked me up. Oh man, are still suits even about to break? That's tough. I think we'll be okay. We'll repair this guy. But Chuji was kind enough to hook me up with a Halix pick and Mark 6 cut array, which honestly I should maybe leave here. But as you can see, it's on its last leg. Kind of everything, and I don't have the recipe for this, so I can't actually make another one just yet. Let me put this cutter array up. Yeah, so I mean we've got like 2 hits left till that thing's toast, and then I've got some Mark V stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. I think we'll just roll out and just try to play safe, try to play smart, and go see if we can farm up some spice. I was trying to stick to the PV. Oh, you know what? I should put some materials on to refine. I don't know if I did that. I'm wondering if I should go grab some aluminum. Maybe I'll go grab some aluminum real quick just so we can keep it going. And then I also need to make sure we got some filters making here. So that we're generating water passively. Oh, need fuel. Don't have it. Sometimes you're like, man, I just want to go do the one thing, and then you go, oh, wait, I got to do this. But, oh, to do that, I got to do this. Oh, I should probably do this other thing at the same time. All right, there we go. This is how I get out of my base with this thing. It's a totally normal way to get out of the base, guys. And I won't hear anything else. Won't hear anything different. Aluminum takes forever to refine, and that's the only reason I'm doing this. Am I not close enough? So we'll just have to do this. I did this the other day, apparently, and just didn't unload. I may not be the most organized gamer here. Okay, well, we'll drive back up, dump this stuff out, rip that bike, and then we can head out. Maybe I ran out of space. What level am I? I think I'm level, 87. 87 over here on Harmony. I've got all the skill lines, but I've got all the class skill lines. It's just the survival one that I don't have maxed out on this particular character. I know this isn't the easiest way to get into a base, but I just enjoy it. I enjoy going up the rocky ramps, so... what do we got? I don't know where to put most of this stuff, so we'll have to do a little... Oh, you know what? Some of these towards the end are probably empty or close to it. Yeah, there we go. It will be nice. It is nice. Once you get everything all maxed out, it's pretty chill. You don't have to deal... I was pretty worried about it because I don't love... I haven't played many survival games, but I don't love having to deal with... just having to the kind of annoying maintenance stuff and okay, I got to move stuff from this thing to this thing and, some other thing to some other thing. I don't know how many bodies for more water. That's okay. We're not going to do that now. We'll just get this aluminum working. We'll call that good. Aluminum that'll take hours for that to finish, so that's fine. And then we'll just make sure we got some water going on in here. This has plenty of, plenty of filters in our one wind trap because that's all I could afford to make at the time. I think probably still. And then now we'll head out to the deep desert. It's a little bit, it scares me being on Harmony and farming spice, but in the PvP portion, but I just can't find, you just can't find enough spice otherwise. It just takes too long. So it worked okay the other day. We'll try it again. We'll try to be careful. And if we die, it's a very real possibility. It'll just be what it is. That's all there is to it. If we can, the thing is I kind of expect, excuse me, if you go out there 10 times, that eventually one of those times you're going to get attacked. If you're lucky and you make it out, or if you're good, I suppose. I think in this case, I'm hoping for luck because I'm not exactly built for survival here in my level 4 still suit, and mostly tier 4, maybe tier 5 stuff. So if I don't know which we have a base that we made in one of these. Doesn't really matter, I guess. But my hope is that if you die or if you're even if the ornithopter gets destroyed once every 10, that's worth it. So this will be our third time going out. So far, it's been okay. I'm a little bit extra cautious, as you might imagine. But oh no, is that a sand bike? You know what we need? We need some scrap. Because one of the things, this is how you can kind of help mitigate this risk and everything. Oh my gosh, I didn't bring... Hold on, we'll have to make an improvised cutter array. Can I make one? Yeah, there we go. We want to make sure all of our stuff is repaired as it can be. I'm wondering what the yield on the scrap is going to be. Oh, that's actually fine. Want to make sure our wings and everything are as repaired as they can be, because what we are concerned about is taking a rocket and something breaking so bad that we can't get away. I do have my vehicle tool, right? Right. I don't have a repair tool. Well, never mind. We're not turning around now. But you want your stuff to be repaired as it can be, so you don't, maybe you can take 2 hits instead of just 1. But apparently that's not going to happen today. So that'll be all right. We'll just cross our fingers and hope. In my experience, you can generally see about a sector away. So what we're going to try to do is find the border of 8 and 9. Going to kind of head towards that, and then we'll head straight north. That way we can see all the way to the wall. Then we will go to the border of H and I and head west, roughly. Usually going to the deeper part of the desert, less chance of just randomly running into people, and you'll find oftentimes more spice out there, because I think it gets, again, people just don't go out there as far. Depending on the map. I don't actually, today there's some stuff in those really far, those eye areas, so maybe it's not going to be true on this map actually, but I'll probably what I'll do it regardless. Tend to find more spice a little bit deeper you go. And if you're right on the border, especially with E, people are they're always crossing that line quite a bit, so even if you're not going to go all the way to I, even just going in, past F, go to G, go to H, somewhere in there. These wings are red. How bad actually are they? Oh, nearly 50%. Cool. I've heard some advice from some people that PvP a lot. I've seen on YouTube. Seen some other YouTubers recommend to harvest with your shield on. And I think the reason is because people will do like the halo drops, where they drop in, hit you with a las gun. I just think that's a really bad idea. I think that slows down the time it takes you to harvest spice so much, because you're constantly having to, run for the worm because of worm threat, and like fly up and fly down, that I think the total time that you're out and kind of helpless in the desert is increased, and I just don't think it's a good idea at all. If you guys got different opinions, let me know. I'm curious, but it's kind of where I'm at with it. It just doesn't feel like it's a good idea. See if anybody's on. Oh, Nani's, Eurisha, a few people on different servers. Actually, speaking of, we could probably drop in to our Discord. Now we chillin'. Now we wait. Seems kind of quiet. I guess it did say the population was low right now. I haven't found Harmony to be that much different than, I mean, people say there's a lot more people here and there's more PvP, which seems true. Um, I mean, I think a lot of people are taking a break from the game right now. That they kind of did the content there was to do or whatever, and there's not quite enough people to PvP. But I've been surprised that it's not that much different. But maybe I'm not on a peak time, I guess, or what have you. So maybe it's just been chill. There wasn't an event on the server this week where, or tonight actually, earlier tonight, where they were doing 1v1s, but there was a buy-in and I couldn't make the buy-in. They offered to cover it, but I also had a thing. I was helping a friend build a computer. I'm actually probably going to do a video on it and kind of explain to people how to shop for a computer and how to build your own. I think for most people, even like anybody can build a computer. Oh, hey, Nani. But it's not that bad. And building your own computer is kind of generally speaking, certainly it's a good financial decision. Okay, so we got one guy way over there. Is there a... Is he still going south? Okay. I like the increased view distance. Oh, yeah, and we got another one over there. Jeez. Okay, yeah, this is more action than normal. Never mind. Why? We got worm activity. Oh, right over there. Is that about to get eaten? Yep. All right. I was like, wait, it went away. Nani, how's your night going? How you doing? How you feeling? I'm afraid I know the answer to that. I'm afraid it's not great, but hope you're doing all right. You still got the grandkids? Hope you're putting them to work if you do. Or put them to work. I suppose they're probably in bed by now. What is this person doing? Are we heading to a shipwreck or something? They are also in an assault. Wonder where they're going. Yeah, doing okay. Guy thinks as is for now. Kids have been wonderful and taking good care of you. Oh, that's great. That's good to hear. Okay. So we got some spice over there. And we got more blowing up everywhere. We got this guy leaving one. Yeah. And a ship falling out of the sky. We can't really fight anybody and have a good chance of winning on most of this, but so it's kind of a bummer, but we'll do what we can. Come on. Give me the goods. Come on. There we go. Jeez. It's fine. The worm's not going to eat us. Nani, don't worry. Don't worry. Let's get out of here. Jeez, another Thopter. Okay, yeah, this is way more attention than we'd normally get on most servers. Is he about to eat that thing? It just fell.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
That person is turning our direction. They landed suspiciously close to us. Did you guys see that? Almost like they're trying to get out of our field of view.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yeah. There we go. Got a missile lock there. I don't even have a rocket launcher. I'm sorry, Donnie. I'm sorry. They just come over to have some fun? That was it?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
All right. So that guy's trying to get out of this. Yeah, I mean, if we go south, we probably can get out of it. I assume that's what this guy's doing. Man, let me see. We're going to say, man, I heard Harmony was the most, yeah, geez, I can't spell. Friendly server, but I just had someone try to rocket me while farming spice. Cool. Someone linked the community Discord. I didn't know they had one of those. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I think most servers do. But let's drop in. Gosh, these things. 6G, capital Q, TP, capital T, capital Z. 9. There we go. They were sly though. They did like fly like they weren't gonna come attack and then circle around to attack. Put the rest of that in there. How much we got? Not a lot. 1/20th of the way there. I don't really know if we should go back, but if it's those guys again, we'll probably be okay. I don't really want to go to the ones that have just recently erupted and are more towards the center of the map. Not particularly keen to do that. I don't think we even got hit. You gotta like a game that rewards your paranoia, right? What's up, Shai-Hulud? Just swimming by. Nothing going on here, man. Nothing going on here. It's fine. Ah! It's fine. What up, dude? Nah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah, no, this is your sand. This is your sand, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. Nah, it's cool, man. Yeah. All right. Have a good one. Cool. You can see people from really far away now, so that's cool. That ship here is also, I feel like, could draw. Good draw, peeps. Which I don't love. But what are you going to do? I guess I could actually go to it and, like, get them to eat it. I feel like the second time someone goes to a ship is usually when it gets eaten. I don't know if Nani can take that, though. Nani's had some DC issues, and she's been eaten by the worm a few times because of it. She's got, and you know what? There's when the carrier bug. I don't know if it's still in the game actually, but I think they fixed it. When you couldn't pick up sometimes with the carrier. So we were worried about peeps attacking. A bit PTSD, yeah. So, we okay? Oh, dear God. Why is it zooming out like I'm about to get eaten? Go! What are you doing? Go! What was that? What was that? Why was it zooming out my screen like I was about to get eaten? That is not okay. Dude, I don't know about this worm. This worm's on something. It's not a very friendly one. You've had that happen twice today? Okay. And you survived both of them, I hope? Yeah, that was not okay. That was a scary moment there. Thought the worst thing I had to worry about was other players out here. I never want to harvest by hand. I wish they would take hand harvesting just like if you could just... Maybe I could check the key bindings. But it's got to be E. So probably not. It's probably like tied to everything else. But I'd love to just be able to turn that completely off. I never in this game, since I got it, have ever wanted to harvest spice by hand. That's insane. It's a crazy thing to do. Somehow you did? Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't. So for those who don't know, when you're about to get eaten by a worm, your screen will zoom out to be able to, so you get the great view of Shai-Hulud as he swallows you whole. Anyways, the story I was telling was... Okay, I'm getting out of here. I'm moving. It's fine. It's fine. I just want to make sure no one like sneaks up above me and does something crazy. Is we were in the crawler and I was with Nani in the passenger seat because there had we were worried about people attacking and we wanted some ground defense, and there we'd been attacked before and there was an issue. So anyways, I was hiding in the crawler, figuring the person, whoever would come attack, which I kind of knew who it would be, or a couple of people, would not probably not realize they mostly just pick on people that don't want to fight or don't know how to fight. So I was doing that, but we couldn't. We aggroed. Oh shit! We want to get out of here. Get out of here! Maybe they just flew by to freak us out. We'll see. Usually if someone's flying that low, they're dropping something, but these guys might have just been doing a flyover. Maybe they were just messing with us. Anyways, couldn't pick up the carrier, and the worm came, and I, at the last minute, saw that the worm was coming, and we weren't going to get picked up by the carrier, so I hopped out, and I knee charged away as my screen was zooming out, and I barely made it. Well, the other person in that crawler was Nani, and she did not make it. And I didn't say, hey, bail out, because really there wasn't time. I just dipped out as fast as I could. But I kind of abandoned Nani to her fate to get as an offering to Shai Halud. I'd hope there's a vehicle or something that would vacuum the spice. Yeah, there is. There is. It's just a larger. That's the spice harvester that I was talking about. The only thing is, it's kind of a team thing. You need at least one other person to be in a carrier to bring you out. So kind of like the movies and the books and stuff. There, Floor. So you do have it. And then usually you also probably want somebody to be able to defend it. So it's kind of a minimum 3-person operation. Some of these servers are so quiet, you could probably do it with 2. Some people do it solo because they are so chill on certain servers. It's so like low population right now. I wouldn't, generally speaking, advise that because, I mean, you can, and on those low population servers, like sometimes people know basically everybody. But if someone wanted to kill you, they could. If it's you and a carrier and they know at all what they're doing, or even if they don't, they're going to be able to kill you pretty easily. Didn't bother saying, hey, get out or move, idiot. Nothing. Nani, I was panicking. Okay. I barely had time to see it and react. And I'm sorry that it didn't go through my mind that you could see the same thing I could see, for whatever that's worth. You know? I just knew that you were a strong, independent woman, and I didn't want to be, you don't need me to save you. You can save yourself. What kind of feminist are you? All jokes. Don't get pissed off. I wanted to get this game for a while. I'm saving up. It cut off there to build. Maybe build a PC. Oh, build a PC. Okay, yeah. Cool, sweet. Wait. Am I seeing things? I could have sworn I saw somebody. I feel like maybe I'm seeing things, but also I'm just kind of paranoid. Yeah, I love this game. I think even the single player solo, or not even solo, but like, I guess the first part of the game, where you're playing in Haga Basin, is a couple hundred hours of gameplay, Floor. So I think that is, for the price, is absolutely worth it. And then if you like PvP and stuff like that, I think it's some of the best PvP that you can find, to be honest. in an MMO, I mean, I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing. There's a bit of the servers need to be combined, and the game is still a work in progress. So don't feel too much FOMO either about like missing out, because the game's only going to get better, and people have already gotten through a lot of the like in-game content. Now, again, several hundred hours, right? So like that's pretty good before you get bored. If you like the exploration portion of it in the base area, not the deep desert here, but in what's called Haga Basin, which is like the base, kind of your home base, I guess, and where you leave your permanent base at. Several hundred hours, the exploration and stuff, you're rewarded for it. It's so good. I think it's some of the best. The Sorry, I'm just being super paranoid. Um, the the quests, like, I don't really care about quests a lot. From people that I've talked to that do care more about quests, it's okay. It's not bad, not amazing. The story, as far as following the books, if you're a Dune fan, the creative director, which is the guy in charge of, is it the creative director? It's at least the creative director. It might be the person above him. I forget what his title is. I know who the person is. Is a huge fan of Dune. And so he is very in keeping with the lore. Everything needs to be like within the lore, that can be, within reason. I think they even got permission from the estate to like change like one thing for the game, the Herbert estate, so that it is, in keeping with the lore, and they need to do something for the game to work and stuff. And so it's all very in line with all of that. And again, they have a great passion for the lore of Dune. So if that's part of your draw to the game, I think you also won't be disappointed by that. So good news there, I suppose. But yeah, I love just about every aspect of this game. It's not perfect. There are problems. If you have any questions about any of that too, happy to answer anything you have. But yeah, it's. Are we gonna do this again? Should I? Yes, we are. I'm just gonna get away. Yeah. I'm just gonna move. He probably wouldn't have breached if I wouldn't have done that, but better safe and all that. I wish one of the issues they have some balancing issues that I don't think they're aware of, and they changed some stuff that I don't think that they went too far with a few things. They nerfed Crippling Strike too much. Suspensor Blast needed a nerf, but the biggest biggest issue with Suspensor Blast is that if a person used it at the right time, it was basically impossible, and still is probably impossible to avoid. I don't think they changed anything with that, so I don't know why it would be different. So it's like impossible to avoid, and that sucks. There's also a couple of combinations that you kind of have to preempt, and if you don't stop someone from doing those combos, when they do them, you will be completely helpless, and that's not fun. You don't want to, like, literally stun locked. You can't do anything, and I don't think that's fun for really anybody besides people that want to grief or whatever. But the first portion of the game and most of the game is all PvE. They understand that most of their audience is just PvE players also. So they are working to make sure that, and they should have done this stuff before the game launched, right? Like they made some mistakes, definitely, but they're working to make sure that there is more PvE content, and that it is, it's what people want. I would love to see more PvE enemies and the testing stations, which are kind of like what you might consider a dungeon in most of, many other games, traditional MMOs. There is also, like, for those who are concerned about PvP, and I've told a lot of people this, and I don't know that I don't think most people know this, but the developers, again, some of the people working higher up on the dev team, including, I think, the creative director, they are CSGO players, which is a first-person shooter. They're like competitive, like, CSGO players. So the game is like, they're concerned about PvP, and they know what makes good PvP. That's Counter-Strike Global Offensive is CS:GO for those who maybe don't know. Very, very, very popular first-person shooter, competitive first-person shooter. Yeah, I was blown away by the gameplay trailer and early review footage. Yeah, yeah. Why is it still red? I'm not going down with it red. I don't know if it's bugged, but something's going on. He already ate all the stuff that was nearby. I don't know anything about the lore besides the movies and HBO show. I'm just happy there's finally an MMO I'd actually play. Hey, right? I hear you. I've been waiting for a new MMO for a while. ESO is still the main game I play, but I've been looking forward to something new for quite a while. So I feel you on that. What do you like to do, Floor? Like, what's your in MMOs or what's like? Is there anything in particular that you're looking forward to or you're wanting? If you have also, by the way, I don't know if you were here for the beginning, but I built quite a few PCs in my time, and I was just helping a friend build theirs, and I've seen people buy pre-builts, especially when they go to like somewhere like Best Buy or something, and have really bad experience. So I was gonna do, since I had already done it, and just kind of explain to people like how to shop for them, some common mistakes. I got a friend who owns a computer shop, and I was like, "Hey, man, what kind of advice would you give to people?" And he gave me probably more advice than I can frankly use and stuff like that. I don't think the video will get a lot of views. It's not really about that. It's just to help the people that are interested and to let people know like not only can you like anybody can build a PC, but it's also a pretty good idea for most people. Now, if you're naughty, you get your kids and your grandkids to make it for you, and that works quite well. But for the rest of us, all right, he's RPing. I'm gonna grab these last ones too. Drink some water. Water. People are memeing in chat. Someone said they're talking about their build, and they said I'm full planetologist. Planetologist is like is not like there's like one thing there's a couple things that are like vaguely combat related, but mostly it's like it's about like farming up stuff. So it's kind of funny to be on the biggest PvP server and be like, "Nah, I'm a full planetologist build." People are memeing. I mean, we had some potential problems early on, but so far we chilling. Whoa, that was scary. The camera just seeing like stuff blowing up. I thought I was about to get eaten. I love the sense of danger and that like you can't, even though I'm doing like not all farming is like this if you're out but it's cool to be able to like farm stuff and be able to farm it in the best area and still be like on edge and worried about the game. Like you can't really fully relax, and if you do, it could end poorly for you. Yeah, or if you ever have any questions too, I mean, maybe you know what you're doing and everything, but we've got a channel in the Discord too for people, so. Or maybe you know so much you could help other people too. It's always a thing. All right. I made myself nervous on that one. I was like, that kind of feels close. We're not going to try to scrape the outsides of these. They're often not worth it. Okay. All right. All right. All right. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Why? Why? I think it's bugging out with the aggro meter. I don't know what's going on with that. You have a good idea what you're doing? Okay, cool. I also have Discord people. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Good, good, good. Right on. Yeah, main things right now, and you might know this, but the best CPU for gaming is going to be an AMD X3D, one of the models, but the most recent model has had some issues with it. It may be that there's a bad batch. I don't know if you're familiar with Gamers Nexus, but that's a great resource here on YouTube. But they also have a website and stuff. We're having issues with that in certain motherboards. I was helping my friend build that I was just helping tonight build their new PC. We got them. I don't know, man. I usually go with gigabyte motherboards. We got them an MSI motherboard, and the friggin' like apparently several models are having issues where the network connect, like whatever internal thing that handles the network, whether that's Wi-Fi or Ethernet, is like not working. So he had a brand new motherboard that we had to replace because like it wouldn't connect to the internet. That was super annoying. But Asus has horrible customer support. I wouldn't buy anything Asus right now. That would be the biggest thing. And then, definitely building your own is definitely the way to go. The other thing is like be careful, or maybe don't buy a pre-built because so many of them are not amazing. You got me on this. Okay, cool. It's the 980, I think, or 9 whatever it is. I don't know if it's 980, but the 9000 series that is the problem. So if you're doing a 78, you should be good. That's what I'm running to. Have a good night, Nani. Thanks for hanging out. I think this edge over here, yeah, there's still some good stuff here. And if you're looking for cost savings, like I don't know what your price range is, but getting an AMD GPU, they still work very well. I've been running them for a long time. You can have issues, but you can have issues on both of them. But running an AMD CPU is much better bang for your buck. Those birds scared me. I thought a flock of ornithopters were about to drop on me. But getting an AMD GPU is not a bad idea to save a buck and still get really good performance. These birds, I swear they put these birds in this game just to freak us out. Always think they're ornithopters. I don't know if this is still good spice here or not. Looks okay. A little light. If it gets too light, it's not really worth doing because the durability it does to your compactor is not really worth it. Excuse me. Because I'm tilting at windmills here. This game is anxiety inducing. Yeah, definitely can be. Definitely can be. If you don't want it to be, guys, just FYI, it doesn't have to be. Yeah, I think that's just bugging out a bit. Yeah, kind of seems like it. Also, I think I've been too paranoid about things that aren't players that I should probably make sure I'm still paranoid about players. Okay. Supply flow, not too far away. We can maybe head up there after this. Hopefully that's not a large one. We can swing by the large. So there's a really large. Guys, I'm a little tweaked out. All right, I'm a little tweaked out. Okay, there are large spice flows and large ringmouth worms come, which they're so big they just swallow up the whole thing, and it's really cool watching those guys finish up. They do eat all the spice when they come, and everybody has to run away. All us little people, but it's pretty cool. And power supplies, I really recommend Seagate. I think it's Seagate. It's C something. I think it's Seagate. And I think MSI is doing a decent job right now too on their power supplies. The thing that is most likely to will almost certainly break first. Oh man, we're almost full. Cool. We'll head to another one. Is going to be your motherboard, and then probably the second most likely or the thing that'll probably break next is your power supply. If you do go with your power supply, you want to get one that's considerably a decent amount higher than your minimum requirements for several reasons. One, it'll run more efficiently. So that's, or maybe like 3 reasons. So it'll run more efficiently, so less power, having a computer on. Not a huge deal, but it, could be over the course of the life of your computer. 2, you have intermittent power spikes. Particularly NVIDIA is really bad about this, but I think all of them are having it now. I think NVIDIA is really the one that is usually a problem on. This feels like it could be a bad idea, coming to this thing while it's still going off and it's hard to see. Man, hearing all the strange noises is like, again, just a wee bit anxiety producing. But you want to have overhead for intermittent. A lot of computers are having, NVIDIA again, having intermittent power spikes. And what happens is like, it's just intermittently, it'll want to draw way more power, your GPU. And if your power supply can't provide that much power, the power that it wants to draw, it will shut your computer off to protect it, because it's like, hey, things are not getting enough power. And so that's why people are getting flash screens and other stuff like that. You've maybe heard about this if you're into all this. And so you want to have enough that when those intermittent power spikes hit, that you have enough overhead for it. And then your power supply getting like a good brand is pretty important, so that you don't want to cheap out on your power supply, because it can fry your other parts, because if it doesn't supply power in a consistent and predictable way, obviously you don't want that. And if you are able to get a reasonably priced warranty on your motherboard, like I was able to get one. I actually grabbed my last motherboard at normally I just order online, but I went to a Micro Center, and which is pretty inconvenient for me. It's not horrible, but it's like 45 minutes away. And I got a warranty on it because I knew that it was the thing most likely to break. And sure enough, after a couple of years, it did. It was still within warranty, or a year or whatever. It was still within warranty, and I was able to get a new one for incredibly cheap. And so, yeah, I think those are my main, like, for somebody who already knows or has friends that they can ask, those are the main things that they may have already told you, but things to keep in mind. Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Ah, come on, dude. Seriously? Let me in. Let me in. Yeah, that's the problem. Oh, come on. I mean, I want to go back and fight, but I can't. We'll just leave. Well, that is the danger. You can't really see people when they're coming up. You coming after me? What up, man? What's going on?
Okay. I haven't seen you around, but that's what happens when you're out there that deep. Watch out. I won't hurt you anymore.
Oh, it's all good, man. I mean, I know. It's
No,
just,
you're good. Go, I'll leave and prepare your way. You go back and harvest. It's good.
oh, it's all good.
Go do it.
I appreciate it, man. All right, have a good one.
Go back. I won't fuck with you anymore.
It's okay. I'm almost full, and I gotta head back. uh, haven't seen you out here before. That's what happens. Yeah, that's cool. I don't have my vehicle. You should never go to the deep desert without a repair tool. By the way, that was obviously just a huge mistake on my part. You know what I could have done is shielded up and just attacked. I just was like, ah, shit, he's going for my stuff. Go back and repair. Don't give up the spice. How would I find out the minimum requirements of the power supply? PC Part Picker, which all your friends will tell you about, but PCPartPicker.com, I think will provide you with how much power you need. You can also, if you go to Seagate, let me make sure it's C something. If Seagate might be like another company for something else that I'm convoluting. Let me just double check. I think it's Seagate though. It's I feel like I'm getting this confused. Maybe Seagate is a hard drive company. I can't really see what my PSU is. Hold on. Someone said they're sorry. I told them I'm not mad at them. No, it'll tell you how much watts what your building needs, and then so PC Part Picker is how you can kind of build your PC. It's just a good thing. It will tell you like you can. Yeah, here let me pull this up. So PC Part Picker is what'll help you just organize and make sure you have all the stuff you need. uh, Oh yeah, yeah. But there is. It's not Seagate. It's Seasonic. It's Seasonic. That's what it is. It's Seasonic for the power supply. Uh, Let me pull it up for you and just show you something. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. And I'll even just like link this. Like this is stuff your friends will make sure. Uh, but like your friends will make sure and whatever. But I would just make sure you get enough overhead is the main thing. Overhead meaning like if your system after you built it and you've decided what all you're putting in it is like you need 600 watts. Get more than that. Get 800, get 900 something. The power supply will cost more, but again, get a high quality power supply and then like you don't need this right now. Like if you have more questions, your friends will help you out or whatever, but just so you have the link. Here, let me drop it over on YouTube. Um, that's that's a Seasonic. That's their calculator, and you don't, you can just use it and tell it what you have, how many fans you have, and it'll tell you how big of a power supply you need. So, yeah. And then also think that like, hey, would I be adding something to this in the future? If so, you might want to go with a bigger power supply, right? So just normal things to consider. Um, you just whispered me. Hey, Admiral Crunch guy, what's up, man? Hey, dude, thanks for the 100 bits, dude. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, hey, guys, if you're watching and you liking all this stuff, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button, consider subscribing. I normally do a lot of guides in a lot of my content. I stream most days of the week. It usually kind of the same times, but it varies. Usually doing group content, what have you. I just really like doing guides for people. I've done a few on Dune, and there will be more coming. I've done some on just like the housing stuff because I feel like it's stuff that affects everybody who plays. And then I just most recently did like a melee build, which melee isn't the meta right now, but it does work really well. And yeah, I'm Night Hero on YouTube. Night Hero Gaming. Yeah, on YouTube. Yep. And yeah. Anyway, so I did some of those because. I have a friend who needs to play melee. Sometimes you have people that need or want or whatever. I just like melee and stuff like that. And I'm not mad at anybody, but it is kind of funny when people are like melee's, like terrible now. It's not terrible. It's not, maybe it's not as good if you're in, but it's actually still kind of the meta for PvE. Like it makes testing stations generally easier. So anyways, my first one, I think people liked it, but it is funny. The hardcore, I am kind of a hardcore player. A lot of my friends are hardcore players. I mean, I stream, I play all the time, right? So I'm like, I usually get decent at games. Sorry, I was just reading. I'm getting in DMs again. So but a lot of my friends are hardcore. But I usually make guides for everybody and try to focus too. Like I want people to have fun playing games, and sometimes games are too difficult, right? Like people are new to games, they're new to the style of game and all that kind of stuff. And I just want to make content that helps people be able to enjoy games. That's all there is to it at whatever level. And I usually play with the sweaty people that are like breaking out spreadsheets and stuff like that. I enjoy that. I enjoy the math of games and kind of breaking them down and stuff like that. Playing optimally, I find enjoyable. Not everybody does, but I just kind of feel like I bridge the gap or try to between those groups of players. And you can be good at games and not be toxic too. And I try to encourage people, and there's so many people out there that are willing to help others too. So that's what we do in the Discord, particularly for ESO. That's where most of the community is plays Elder Scrolls Online, and that's what we do. We help people get into trials, which are like the in-game group content and stuff like that. But I play Helldivers. We got a group that plays Helldivers. And then a lot of us are have been playing and moving over. Not necessarily moving over because that implies we're leaving, but like also adding Dune into a game we play. And I love it. I think Dune's amazing, and I'm only excited, more and more excited for like future, future years. I really think, I hope these guys make money, so that'll fund continued, production on the game. But I think that they're pretty sold on it, pretty serious. All right, Spice is Wait, what's going on here? Cool. Hit up D4 sync charts every week for extra XP. Oh man. Tell them Sinnoh Spite will pay full price and still sub and get them free. I'll cover you for a month. Oh man. Okay, there's okay, so just hit up D4 sync charts every week for extra XP. Tell them so we'll pay. Okay, all right, and still sub and get them free. Okay, I don't know. All right, they're giving away. Yeah, the lasgun is overpowered. The lasgun shouldn't be able to kill people in like 2 seconds if you hit them with it. Now, I am in low level gear and I am in a still suit, so my armor is like super low. So he would have just like rocked my world if he would have hit that. But I think the time to kill on the lasgun is too low. And the time to destroy your friggin' Thopter too. I just think it's too low. So probably what happened is I went and just like quick dropped stuff into these boxes, and it'll check if there's an item of a particular type, like a welding torch, and if it finds one, it'll just drop the one you carry on you into here, and I bet that's what happens. I bet that's why I don't have a welding torch right now. I just got random junk in all these chests, so I got to figure out where it is. Eventually, I'll have larger chests, and I won't have to do this. But here we are. Here we go. Welding torch. All right, there's another one, too. Maybe we'll take the one that's seen better days. Cool. They're telling me they might send me an invite. That's cool. He was offering to get me some XP whenever you explore the DD. I don't even know where I might just go grab some fresh. Oh, do I have scrap on me? Maybe. I have scrap on me. I was about to say. I don't know where my scrap's at. Whenever you explore, you get XP, and he was offering you can have these maps that you can get from other players that will allow you to just automatically have explored that area. Oh no, is it broken? Is it like destroyed? Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Am I using... Oh, no, I am using a level 5. Okay, we're good. Your organization is killing me. I'm driving Nani away with my organization. Have a good night, Nani. Rest well. Catch you tomorrow, I'm sure. Thanks for dropping in. Sorry, I'm giving you PTSD for the worm, aggravating your PTSD, and stressing you out with my excellent... I don't know what's wrong with my organization skills. It seems fine, honestly. All right, maybe it's a little bad. I think we might have to replace one of these wings. I don't know if it's just being weird. Maybe it's just being weird. Because I couldn't hit this one at first. Or it's taken so much damage that it's like toast. I think we're good except for that wing. Oh, okay, I am going to be able to repair it. All right, we're good. It was just bugging out. Oh yeah, that one's pretty. Okay, cool. So we're mostly back up to being good. That dude landed near us, and I didn't even notice. Cool. Well, that was, we didn't die. All right, let's. So we got enough spice. Actually, Chuji, actually someone from stream, hooked me up. Whatever. He was over here on Harmony when I was on one of the other servers, and he was like, "Hey, have you ever thought about coming over to Harmony?" I was like, "Yeah, but I don't really know anybody over there, so kind of would be awesome if I could." I don't know. I've just been dreading it because if you don't have a Thopter, just having a Thopter is a huge deal. And he was like, I got you. And he hooked me up with a Thopter and a few other really like higher end items, and it was sweet. So, all right, we got Seethe. Okay. That's cool. I don't have very many uniques here, tier 6 uniques. Hardly any, really. All right. Do we need it? Okay. So if you're going out to the deep desert, for anybody who doesn't know, there's like a handful of things you absolutely want. First off, don't leave without your friggin' welding torch like I just did. That's crazy. Sorry, guys. One moment. Rabbits are chewing on some stuff and might get to some cables. Gotta bribe him with some treats. I'm working on getting a bunny cam, guys. I gotta make a little area for him so that I can put a bunny cam there because they like chewing cables. So I have to make it where they can't get to the cables and we can have a bunny cam. But they come and extort me for treats periodically. So I gotta make sure I pay up. Yeah, right? I know, Mark. That's what I said, man. It was pretty cool of him, dude. He hooked me up with stuff that was like better than what I use on my main server. And he was like, nah, man, I was looking for people to run around with. So Chuji's solid, man. All right, I got to be careful. If these guys I have some cables that are like moved where they can't reach them, but they're falling down, and I might need to find a temporary solution if they keep going for them. So fingers crossed they will accept the treats that I gave them, and I'll give them some more if they come begging, but I might have to like just take a couple seconds to Do you guys want to see the rabbits, by the way? I think I have like some pics I can show. I mean, I have my bunny be right back thing, but I think, yeah, there we go. Can pop it up while we're chilling. Just a slideshow of the guys. That's Spots. He's our little guy. We jokingly call him a Colorado mini cow because he kind of looks like a cow. He's black and white. We have a lot of nicknames for him. Okay, if you're going out to the desert, you need a couple of things. So don't leave without a scanner. If you can, get a long range scanner. They drop from the ARO in like 7 or 8. Those last two ARO things. So get yourself a long range scanner, but at least have a scanner. It's a wall hack. Why would you not use a wall hack if you can? Scan early, scan often, scan so that you can not be surprised. Okay, so if you're going into a testing station, if you're leaving a testing station, if you're and I mean like landing at a testing station, scan to see if there's anybody outside. Scan down the stairwell. Scan. You just want to make sure that no one's sneaking up on you, right? It doesn't cost you anything. If you're on a down ship, like one of the large ones that are stationary, not like the smaller ones. If you're on one of the ships, scan. Again, long range scanner, you'll be able to see pretty much the whole ship. Other ones you might have to scan multiple times. I have had times where I've gone in, I couldn't see somebody, I scanned, I saw them, and I was able to kill them instead of them killing me. You just got to use your scanner. It's really good. Having probes and survey launcher, not the worst idea in the world to have when you're going out there. You can see I haven't been using it, but that'll get you some XP. Be able to send it up. Also, it reveals the map. It's nice. Obviously, you got your vehicle tool. Obviously, you got water. I used to run like the smaller leader johns. These decaleader johns are incredibly heavy. I'm 6 one way, half a dozen the other. It depends on your personal uses. What I found, I was using the smaller one until I started getting into PvP. And there were some times where I would be PvPing for like all day doing stuff. And whenever you were farming and it was in the PvP zone for titanium and Shervidium, I would be out there. I love doing that. It was probably my favorite thing to do in the game. And you can't do it right now. Hopefully it'll come back. Or there's no point in doing it right now. You can, but you can just farm in the ARO. There's no PvP. But I found that I was running out of water. And so it's like, yeah, I'm just getting a big one. I don't care about the weight anymore. I'll just deal with it. But obviously have some water. Have a still tent. And again, you'll also see, I'm new on this server. I haven't built all this stuff. Have a still tent. Still tent allows you to plop out that still tent, put up your scout thopter, sit in it. It can be good if you're waiting for a PvP situation, hiding from a storm. You just want it. It's just a good idea. Again, that was one of those things that I didn't have at first. I would always just find places to hide. You can do that, but once you've used it and you've gotten, it's just so much better, so much easier to do. So those are a couple of things that like you just absolutely need to have them. Obviously, making sure bringing out plenty of bandages, so on and so forth, is also a really good idea. Having a cutter array, don't go out there without a cutter array. You can make one. Scrap metal too. Having some scrap metal is always a great idea. As soon as you land at any place in the PvP area, you need to be, first thing is put up your shield, put away your scout thopter. Don't take an assault like I am, unless you're doing what I'm doing, and then realize you could lose it. And then respawn beacon. Plop it down, hide it, put it someplace. You can't really hide it, but put it someplace not obvious, because then if they people can destroy your respawn beacons. And then there's no point, it's like you didn't have it in the first place. So those are the main couple of things that you just want to make sure that you always have with you. Again, cut array being one of those. You don't need to always take out your compactors. You won't always be using them. I mean, I usually keep one on me, but like you don't need to. Construction tool, I would also say you probably want to bring it with you. But if you've got a cut array and you can find some scrap, the thing is, if you go really deep into the desert, if you go into like H and I, you won't find any scrap. And even lower parts of the desert, it'll be harder to find. It's not just everywhere. So having some scrap so you can make those respawn beacons. You saw me make a spot, throw down a base just to get in my thopter to eat the unique recipes. So there could be plenty of reasons you might need it. Okay, let's make sure our base is, we got to do some housekeeping here. Let's make sure our base is powered. I think my subfief console, oh, maybe it's upstairs. Okay. Too many houses. Oh, that was weird. Kind of bugged out. I think I'm hitting the. I think I'm hitting that. The game is freaking out that I'm hitting that. Okay. I don't know what's going on. The game's kind of freaking out right now. Where's that Suffy? Oh, there it is. It's up there. Make sure we got power. Oh yeah, we got plenty of days of power. We'll just go ahead and we'll go ahead and power it up just to make sure. We could probably use some bodies to be able to process some of this water, or to make some water. We also need to go. We're gonna go refine some spice. Let's go ahead and go do that. So Chuji is hooking me up. We'll head over to his place and just let me use his spice refiner. The highest tier spice refiner is twice as efficient as the lowest tier. So it's huge that he's let me do this because it means I have to farm half the sand that I would otherwise have to farm and still be good to go. Let me just check on the stream, make sure we're doing all right over here. Make sure the stream is looking healthy. Looks like it's looking fine. Well, I think I think I need to do some plastanium also, which I farmed up some. And then I think I should be able to run like tier 6 stuff. All right. Drop off 10,000 spice. Let's go ahead and run it. And then he's got some here. I just grabbed this. This is one load of spice. Cool. I don't know what's going on. Game's freaking out a little bit right now. Oh, did I miss repairs on one of the wings? I guess I did. Sorry, rabbit's chewing on stuff. I shall bribe them some more. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I've got some plastanium and stravitium. I think we're gonna go farm hunt more. I actually don't even know if I need to come here. I think I could have just headed out. Yeah. You know what? Let's fill up on some water. Oh, I should go grab some bodies. I know that might not be the most entertaining thing to do here, guys, or watch, but I think I need some bodies. It'll be quick. Hopefully my Hallex pick doesn't die. It's on its last leg. Oh, walked right. Oh no, I don't really want to die. That'd be incredibly embarrassing. Oh my gosh. They downed me? Oh, because... That feels bad. It's fine. They downed me because he lit me on fire. And I was almost dead to begin with. All right. Now my Halleck's pick is broken. Rip. Let me bandage to put myself out. Why wasn't it stopping my fire? Jeez. I dropped. Oh no, I dropped my scrap. I don't know if I got that other body. How many we got? Oh, we have 4. I think that's right. We get one more. There's at least one more right in here. Do I have some? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. Oh, can't do that. I'm going to end up dying again. You guys don't tell anybody this happened, right? You guys won't tell. You guys promise? Everything's about to break. All right, I really can't die again. This is ridiculous. I'm new to ranged. I think it's just the still suit is the problem. Just because if my shield is down when I'm firing at these guys, I think I just take too much damage. I'm not really sure what the solution to that is, besides like more armor and what have you. I don't know if there's anything that works amazing for PvE enemies. So if anybody's got any advice, I'm willing to hear it. I don't exactly have a build going on. This keeps happening too. I just hit a skill that I have unlocked and it just immediately went to cooldown. That's what happened whenever we were harvesting spice and we got attacked. I hit knee charge and it just went on cooldown. It didn't do anything. And with this explosive, like knee charge, you could argue that there's something with targeting that was an issue, but with the explosive, like there can't be anything. There's really nothing that could be the issue there. Like it should just always throw it. There's no reason it shouldn't. So that's kind of weird. Well, I guess we're a range build now. I will work on getting good. Let's see if we can get this old monster truck out of here. These vehicles are, all of the vehicles really, are incredibly, incredibly fun to drive. Yeah. Makes a huge difference. You know what? There's actually tier 4 of that, or tier 5 of that in rotation in Sheol. So maybe I should go grab some. Oh yeah, we got bodies for days. I don't know why I took the one out of my personal inventory. I want to put it out here anyways. Do I have what I need to make? One of these is a higher tier one and the other one's a lower tier one. And I just didn't have the mats to make a couple of the higher tier ones. Now I do. Yeah, I think we just make another one. Let's just do that. So I think this is the low one, right? Fremen Death Still, Advanced Fremen Death Still, yeah. The Advanced Fremen Death Stills are twice as efficient as the other ones. Or very close to twice as efficient. It might be like a little bit. Maybe it's longer too. Doesn't seem to want to fit. Is that what it is? I don't remember what it's called. I didn't think that doesn't sound right, but I don't remember, Mark. If you're telling me that's what it is, I believe you. But I am pretty sure someone told me that it was in rotation. I mean, it looks like we could almost just jump to tier 6, although I don't have like pin cushion and what have you. So I definitely want some tier 5 anyways. Maybe we'll do that instead of farming. We'll just go to Shield. I think that makes the most sense. We're also out of the Jasmium or what have you. I was considering making another buggy and having it down there, but I don't really know if I need to. Maybe I'll just take your cutter array and just do it by hand. We'll need the rad suit. Whew, cutter array's on its last leg. Hopefully we'll be able to fill up on Jasmium. You know what? I think we will just make what we need to make another vehicle down there. Let's just go ahead and do that. We'll just do that. So I think we'll just make tier 4 because it doesn't need to be the fanciest thing in the world. What are we low on? Looks like we're low on water. That's fine. We've got water. We've got more. Yeah, we'll just do tier 4s. Tier 4 everything. I've got a tier 5 cutter array. We'll use that, but tier 4 for everything else. We'll just drop off some of this water that we... Oh, I keep thinking the water's up there. It's down here. Deposit all water. Extract a bit. Hopefully that'll be enough. We got two treads making. You know what? I should see if we got any spare parts, although maybe I don't want to do that. I don't know if I want to go through all these parts. All right, so we got 2 treads. Let's make a couple more. Yeah, we'll just go down the line. I'm tempted to make a tier 5 PSU because it's the heat of the it dissipates the heat of the gun, which can be kind of annoying. Oh, okay, we're running low on supplies anyways, or aluminum. Yeah, so we'll make a tier 5. Let's go ahead and move this chassis up so that gets made sooner rather than later. And then we could go with the bigger storage. Has the larger volume. We don't really need the extra. I guess we could carry everything we needed plus a little extra. How much more do we need? I think the tier 4 would be the perfect size because that's exactly what we can carry back. 2,000. That's going to take forever. Aluminum takes forever to make. Ain't nobody got time for that. What do we got on this thing? We'll take this one. we're gonna steal this one. And then we'll make another one when that aluminum finishes. Is that everything? I do believe it is. I'm pretty sure I have a cut array already down there. I hope I do. If not, it could be a very short trip. I think that's everything we need. Let's see if we've got some... Wait. Bring some materials. I think we could use some granite down there also. So let's see if we got some granite we can bring down. I hope that base is even there, honestly. I don't know how much power, if I gave it power at all. But I guess we'll see. There we go. We don't need a lot. We'll just take what we got. Did I already check these? I don't even remember. No, that's all we got? Okay. All right. Well, that's all we got. That's all we got. We're just going to call that good. What? This thing shows broke. Okay, you can still equip it. It just won't do anything. That's kind of funny. All right, let's head down. We'll stop by and do a couple of things. There's some cool bases. Sneak this in. All right. We always drop by here over here because a couple of things you usually need. Oh, it's not even explored. A couple of things you usually need at the top of in the Odom. You'll need what are they called? Carbide parts. We'll see in a second. And diamondine dust. You need diamondine dust, and you can just get them from the top here. And if you're ever going by this area, that's where the electric worm is. If you just drop in this top area, this is a spoiler alert. There's a secret spot up here, so look away if you don't want to see where it's at. You could also go inside and get way more, but this is really going inside takes a bit. You can't just fly up to it; it takes a second. This you could just like fly right up to it and grab it real quick. Yeah, carbide scraps. Okay. I don't know if I said parts or something else, but there we are. It's usually drop by there, and then I usually drop by the Harco base. It's right on the edge. Because they have some uniques that are worth having, even if you're at tier 6, like a tier 5, like unique buggy boot, your storage for your buggy, and a few other things that are worth having. Looks like our base is showing that it still exists, so that's good. What up, guys? Got a lot of people over on YouTube. Welcome in. Thanks for dropping in. You guys have been here for a while, I know, but at least a lot of you have. But I didn't acknowledge that everybody was over here. Feel free to say hi. Feel free to continue to lurk. Keeping it kind of low-key. Hopefully there'll be some fun PvP in the future, but that's kind of what we got to do right now is build everything up so that we can compete in PvP. We'll still probably get wrecked at first. I'm decent at PvP. I'm one of the better people on the main server I'm on, but I'm sure on Harmony the level of gameplay is much higher, so I'm sure I'm sure there'll be plenty of humbling moments. I'll put it that way. It's kind of like, yeah, grab some syndicate pants. Cool. I imagine it's kind of like, I grew up playing soccer or football, and where I played at was pretty competitive, and it was took it pretty serious. I played club. They pick teams and etc. You don't have to like try out for teams and stuff like that. Loved it. It was incredibly fun. Highly recommend. Um, and I went and played in a place where it wasn't nearly as popular in the U.S. and I was like an all-star. I was like the best player on any team for within it because it wasn't it was still club soccer, but it wasn't nearly at the same level. And I felt like a rock star. That was kind of fun. I was just guest playing on some teams because I happened to be there for the summer. It was a lot of fun. And I imagine it's also the same if you take like a good player in Europe and then you compare them to like they're an amazing player in the U.S. because we don't have that many people playing. The level of skill is a lot lower. So I imagine on Harmony, while I was a great player on some other servers, I imagine I'm a okay player. I'm a lot less, skilled compared to the rest of the crew. I'm sure because these guys have been doing a lot more PvP out here and what have you. Okay, so I've got some stuff here. What do we got? Do we have a cutter array? Hope we do. Oh, I think I brought plastanium out, and then yeah, we do. Okay, cool. And then I realized that I couldn't build anything with plastanium because I don't have it unlocked on this server. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, is that dude? Jeez. Listen, it's not the best neighborhood, okay, but the like rent is incredibly cheap. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're rolling with. Beggars can't be choosers and all that. Oh, I think I was using the Dune style, which I like. Hopefully we can make... We're going to go like up 3 stories. And then we're just trying to enclose this. And we'll call it good. I don't even think we need 2 walls. We can probably just roll with a 1. Oh my gosh. Once we get this up, we'll put our buggy together, and then we'll go out. Not only will we farm jasmium, but we will also hit up some area, or yeah, hidden chests. I don't know if I remember where all of them are at this point, but I know where at least a couple are. Oh, we are going to run out of materials. Is this enough? It's probably enough. Maybe it's enough. Doesn't seem like it's quite enough. Maybe I need to hang him down from the ceiling to get this water sealed easier. It should only take a couple of these things to make this water sealed. Does that help? Yeah, or sheltered, I mean. That's all I want. Not water sealed. Yeah, okay. So hang him down from the roof, it looks like. All right, we'll see if we can't find some while we're out and enough granite to finish this. All right, let's go ahead and unload all of our parts. Got to find a flat enough spot. There we go. I don't need this. I can't put this on until I put other parts on, so I don't need the buggy storage. What do I have that's so heavy? I guess just everything. Oh, I still have that. Okay. Gosh, is that all this stuff that heavy? Guess so. Oh, I'm running out of spaces? It wasn't even weight. That explains it. I'm a dork. Did I bring enough fuel? Inquiring minds want to know. God, I hope so. If not, we can make some. I brought no fuel. Oh no, I got one with the place I was just at. I think I actually left some fuel in here. Okay, I left what I need to make fuel at least. Okay, so that's fine. 16 days. 20 days we'll go up to the max. We also have a bit of water. Looks like I thought ahead to bring water last time. So, cool. I think we're good. I think that's what we need. I could see if there's any more fuel made though, just to... Yeah, there is. Okay. I did bring some. Good job, past me. My light's going out there. Just means the green screen might be peeking through a bit. You guys let me know if it's annoying. Oh, yes, we will change this to our new spawn location. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go down to this ship. We're going to YOLO it. We need to be careful. We'll be in the PvP area. We don't want people destroying our buggy. Oh, there's a base that has seen better days. I was keeping an eye on this at one point. Huh. Alright, crash ship, not too far. Looks like the console was still up. Yeah, console's still up, but it's not looking great. These guys, anybody home? Oh my gosh. Oh no. I'm gonna die. Man, that just destroys my... I think I'm just used... And I'm in a PvP area. That just takes my shield down so fast. Like, I could have gotten out of the line of fire. I think I have a tier 5 shield. I guess I'm just used to tier 6. Feels bad. Feels bad. But that just took my shield down like that. And then, you know, I'm gonna... Whatever. I need to figure this out, though, because this is... I guess I've just gotten lazy. Maybe I've gotten worse because I've been just relying on shields and everything to like, yeah, it's not going to take it out too quickly. But just getting absolutely wrecked is kind of ridiculous. I wish there was a counter on the screen. That'd be nice. That's kind of silly, though. Yeah, 5 and 5. Like, it's not bad. I am used to this weapon being here. I think that's one of the things I need to do. What we need to do is get good. That's what we need to do. This uses light darts, heavy darts, heavy darts. We don't have scrap. Oh my gosh. Do I have my cutter array with me? Oh my god, I do. Okay, no more dying. If I die again, I'm gonna rage quit. I'm gonna rage at myself for being bad. And then quit. Streamer plans to rage quit. Cool. Let's. Takes 3 with these guys. Okay, and then he's gonna do that anyway, so. Oh my gosh. Don't kill me. Please don't kill me. It is past my bedtime. I can stop whenever I want. There we go. All right, let's get... Honestly, man, this is a pretty normal time for me to be awake. I just don't usually stream this at this time.
Sector weather.
Yeah.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Is it in sector? Oh god, it's in sector. Okay, let's go get our brand new... I just built this thing, man. Oh my gosh. It comes in from the side of the map here. I think maybe we can get some cover here. I don't know if this will actually provide us any cover, but why is it doing this to me? Why is it moving us? I just want to protect my... Is it taking damage? Yeah, it is. It's fine. Not that big a deal. Or maybe it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. Well, is what it is. They come in from the side of the map, and since you're at the corner of the map, it hits you kind of instantly. Hey, young Sparky. Hell yeah. I will take it. Do we... Gosh. Okay, don't need these. I never use binoculars. People have told me they use them, and I just never find it to be worth using at all. Get all of our weapons reloaded. Let's go ahead and make some more light darts. Wait. Heavy. Light. There they are. It's like, where are the light darts? What are you still doing up, Timbo? Is this also a normal time for you, man? Finally got around to hopping on ESO. Okay. All right, cool. So, you know what? We should probably also repair this cutter array. Do we have? Yeah, we have mats. Okay. We do have our, okay. Geez, our rad suit's about to die on us. That would be tragic. If the rad suit dies, we're kind of screwed. I should probably not go too far into the shield. This actually is a problem, actually, now that I think about it. I should have another rad suit there. I might need to do that, because it's taken dirt. I don't think we're going to be able to find the uniques that we... So down in these holes, we'll go down. We'll go down. I don't know. This could be very... I could end up putting myself in a bad situation. I just really don't want to go back and grab another rad suit or even have to worry about repairing it and stuff. We'll see. I don't know if this one in particular, but a lot of these have these places down here, and then there'll be like secret loot. I think actually this one doesn't, that I am aware of, or maybe it does and I just never have been able to find it. Yeah, those look like quest items. So maybe this one's more about there being a quest here. I don't know how much room we have in our backpack is full. Okay. We have no room in our inventory. Yeah, this is the one where I don't think that I've been able to find there's no swag in here. So I didn't even need to come into this one anyways. I think there's just quest stuff mostly. This would have been just fine if I wouldn't have died. So I feel kind of dumb for that, honestly. It's all right. I should be more kind to myself, huh? All right. Let's... Oh, cool. Oh, dude, awesome. There's 2 more here? Sweet. I thought I was going to have to drive pretty far. I was about to pull up the map. Okay, so... Yeah, we can go kind of north and not go too far east or west from our base, and then I'll make it less of an issue if we have to, if it breaks and we have to run back quickly. I'm feeling these guys are going to be annoying and we're going to have to fight them. Nope, he's not going to aggro. There's a guy over there to our left, but apparently he doesn't want to mess with me. I'll take it. Yeah, if you're in the liquid, though, around these things, so when you're in the vehicle, you take a lot less. Oh, it's about 9:30 p.m. there? Okay. So not that late for you. I'm not used to coming from this direction, so I think I've turned myself around a little bit. Maybe this is a spot here. Oh, nice. Got some XP for the exploration. Yeah, but that's like liquid there, so we don't want to get in it if we can at all help it. And I assume it also adds to the durability on that you take. Oh, that's new. They're being like smoke or whatever there. Oh, sweet. Relentless. Okay. I will take it. It would be nice to grab this. We don't need welding wire anymore. It would be nice to grab these EMF generation stuff while we're here. We don't need one thing of gun parts. Let's get some stuff that's more stackable. Constantly trying to check my radiation. I do not want to die here. I think I missed one of the... Oh, yeah, it's right here. And when you walk through the liquid stuff, it also, I think it stays on you for a little bit and keeps the rate at which you're gathering radiation a bit higher. I haven't tested that exhaustively. So our thing's about to break. So I think we have to... Our rad suit's about to break. So I think we want to have... If it breaks, I will die really quickly. And then I won't be able to get back over here. So I think we're going to maybe stop by here. Just because if it's on the... It's pretty close to the edge. We've only got 600. Yeah, so we'll just do these and then we'll head back. No point in rage baiting ourselves into frustration by doing something we really don't need to do. Just cruise back over to the base now. You can actually go really far on the sand, a lot more than most people, I think, realize. I wonder if that base is still actively being used. Cool. Oh, you know what we didn't do that we need to do is there is granite up here, and if we harvest using the tier 5 buggy cutter, we'll get a decent amount. Yeah, so let's grab that. Looks like that base is falling apart. I'll have to keep an eye out. Might be able to grab some swag. That is a really big area for not very much to be there. Oh my gosh, this thing doesn't exactly handle right. The lower tier stuff handles so poorly. I might need to go kill that guy. He might keep coming after us. We'll have to see. Yeah, that'll work. Yep, he's coming over. What up, dude? Oh no, don't. Ah. There we go. I didn't mean to knee charge. I needed a dash there. Alright, let's get everything out of the buggy. Throw it into the assault. Eventually we'll make some aluminum tier chest to bring down here once we have a little bit more supplies. It feels really bad not to go back with this thing totally full, only half full. I mean, it's fine. It's what it is, but it doesn't feel great. Let's get our... Oh, let's eat these first off. I rock Syndicate gear for like a long time. That young Sparky will be nice. Switch this stuff back. Most of it's about to break. That'll also save us some space. Where is our... There it is, our construction tool. Couldn't find it. So we do need to build this so that, you know, we just need to make sure that we're a little bit griefer proof. So the bottom floor will need to be more enclosed. because we're going to be leaving a vehicle here, and someone could, if they wanted to, and it's open, they could like push it out onto the sand, and then the worm or weather will eat it. So the top part here we can leave open because I'm only going to have that here when I'm like out farming, so I'm not really worried about it. And that way we don't need any penta shields or anything. We don't have to worry. I could probably put in one penta shield, honestly. Are we going to have enough? I feel like maybe yes. Cool. And even if there's open spots, like it doesn't matter. We don't care. So I guess we'll put in this kind of janky garage door that will not be tall enough. I think if we leave it open at the top, I think it's fine. Like you'll still be able to drive in and out or something. I think that's how it works. It's a little bit janky. It's one of those things that, like, did somebody not think about this? Did someone not think about the fact that the garage doors are not tall enough for most of the vehicles? Well, maybe the garage door does not work. The thing I have covering these wires, one of our rabbits is actively chewing through it right now. It's cardboard, so it's fine for them to eat. But it's kind of ridiculous that the thing that is supposed to be protecting the wires, they're just like slowly chewing through. So they're so starving that they're eating cardboard, guys. I don't feed them, apparently. All right, well, we'll just leave it like this. I guess we could make a... Should we make a little stairwell or something? Makes sense, right? Oh no! Stairway to nowhere. All right, well, that'll be fine. We're not really worried if people come in here. There's not really anything they can do. As long as they can't push the vehicle out, it should be fine. So we'll just call that good. It's a little janky, but we'll grab more mats next time we're down here. We'll just keep improving it, and we'll call that good. So I think we got everything we wanted. Let's see if there's really anything that we want to bring back, but I'm thinking another rad suit if I left one down here. Cool, we got some fuel. I'll leave this fuel. We can make more if we need to. Yeah, I think we're good. I guess I could take up this plastanium because I can't even build with it here. I can't build with it anywhere, but I might as well not leave it here. Well, this rabbit is being such a problem right now. Can we not? Can we not be a problem? I asked her if she could not be a problem. She didn't look like she said yes. All right. Well, I think we're just going to head back. And then I get the base going, make sure we got bodies in for water generation and everything else. And then I think we'll be set for the day, for the evening. Not what I meant to do. I'm interesting to see. My thought process was I did all the skill lines. They're all maxed out again, except for the I don't remember the names of anything. I'm sorry, except for the oh gosh, let's look it up. Let's see what it's called. These load screens, getting two load screens is kind of maybe there's just a lot of traffic right now on this particular server. Even it's kind of weird getting two of them. But I've done all the class skill lines. It's just the gathering skill line that I haven't really done anything with, or I haven't maxed out because you have to go to like a certain place. Planetologist, geez, that's what it's called. So I've done a couple of them, but then you have to like go find the guy again, and it's kind of the least important skill line for PvP at least, which is the whole reason I'm on the server. So I've been less worried about it. I mean, there's some nice passives in there, especially if you're like harvesting spice, driving a crawler, and everything else like that. What we do, oh my gosh, sorry guys, dropping a lot of frames here. I think the server's struggling. So what we do on the main server where like the whole guild is at and everything is some people that are not really interested in PvPing, they'll spec more into planetologist, and they'll be the people that will do sandcrawler yield, right? So they'll drive our sandcrawler. The fuel efficiency is also pretty huge, also for them, because the large carrier thopters just take a ton of fuel, ridiculous amount of fuel. So having that is, I think they would probably argue it's necessary because otherwise it just takes so much fuel. And having a lot of this stuff, there are some things like overcharge, which gives your power pack, which, I mean, maybe this is part of the problem that my power pack is dying so quickly. So that'll be nice. Have that rerouting, and there's maybe one or two, but you can also do your scanner, and for like being able to, harvest a little bit better with various things, cut array, analysis. This will help you with your handheld cutter array, and so on and so forth. But it's less important. Like it's kind of overcharge and a few others that are important. But all these are maxed out. I'm only level 88. Sorry, you can't see. I forgot I had the bunny still up. I'm only level 88, and so I've done the skill lines, and I didn't do any other quests. On another account where I was leveling up, I did the quest, and I'm like level 120 or something, so I'm much higher level. Kind of interesting there, but I was thinking that, when you go around and gather mats, you get XP and stuff. So it's like, I bet I probably end up decently high on XP. Not the case. Not the case. And when I go to the deep desert, honestly, I should probably be setting up the probes and everything to get to like max level. So, yeah. Anyways, oh wait, these aren't done. So we got 5 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Oh yeah, because they're the same tier now. Those were different tiers. All right, so that's going there, and this friggin' aluminum is still going. This aluminum has another hour and something. That's wild. Keep making some aluminum. I probably have enough aluminum. I could start making these larger chests too. Now, should probably do that instead of these smaller ones, iron ones or whatever. What do they even take? Let's look. Aluminum and a little bit of silicone, but I don't have that much aluminum. That's all right. I can get plenty more. I think we'll just, I mean, honestly, maybe I should just wait and just do the plastanium. That's a lot of plastanium. I'm not going to have that much plastanium. The melange is not a big deal. I'm not going to have that much plastanium for a bit. Cool. I will eventually organize this. If you just do one large plastanium, all this little stuff, carbide scraps, the microfiber, hydraulic pistons, all of this stuff, like all of that little stuff, you can pretty much put it in one large plastanium chest, and then you just walk up to it and you hit F on it, and you're good. And you can always drop all that stuff. And if you don't accidentally put like a scanner, because then if you hit F on it, it's going to drop any scanner that you have in your inventory. which you probably want to keep, it'll drop it in there. But you can put all this other miscellaneous stuff. You can even do melange and stuff if you want. You don't have to. You can do that in a separate container. And then usually what I do is a separate container for all of the spice infused stuff. And then I had those are the two containers. Whenever I go into my base, hit F on one, hit F on the other. I've dropped off all the stuff I want to store in my base, but don't actually need to carry on my person. And then you're good, and you can move on with your life. Let's see if we can repair this rad suit. Cool, cool. Is there another? I bet there's another rad suit. There is another rad suit. It's a Mark IV. I need to take that plastanium over to Chuji's place and get it hooked up. I haven't seen Chuji in a while. I don't know if he's not playing that much or he's out of town or what's going on. Go and repair some of the stuff. Should probably repair our shield. I think our shield was ready to break as well. There we go. Cool. All right. We got what we need there. Yeah, so like all this stuff, I'll probably put in one large plastanium chest. That's actually probably like a quality of life feature that I might do pretty quickly, to be honest. But I think we're set here. We got the bodies going. They'll be out in a minute, and I'll throw another one in. Literally 2 minutes. We can probably make a little bit more duraluminum now. Oh no, we're out of water. Okay, well when those finishes, we'll get some more duraluminum going. Do we need more aluminum? We have plenty of aluminum. Nah, we got some aluminum. We could probably do another load. But we also need to make a buggy back. I forgot about that. Let's do that. I bet we have the aluminum for it now. No, we don't. Oh, we do. We just don't have the water for it. Okay. Well, that'll also be solved in a second. That's a long minute. That should be enough, I think. Nope. I really should have looked. There we go. And that's a big enough size. That'll be just fine for us. Well, guys, I think we'll call it here. Wind down here. Appreciate everybody for hanging out and being here. If you guys have any feedback about when you'd love to see streams and stuff like that, let me know. I'd be happy to stream some more if we get quite a few people in that wanna see some stuff. And yeah, we'll be on tomorrow. We'll be doing some more Dune probably during the day, so a lot earlier than this. I don't know. We'll be back to it. We got a decent amount of farming to do. We'll probably try to also get some schematics going on. So we'll see what I get done. We'll see how the farming stuff goes. I'd love to get a set of tier 5 armor and then be able to at least fight. If I have tier 5 armor and a tier 6 weapon, maybe get this Hallex pick repaired and stuff. Like we should be set. We should be pretty good then. So, but anyways, guys, I appreciate everybody for being here. Thanks for hanging out, and don't forget to like if you like the video over there on YouTube. And yeah, we'll catch you guys soon. Appreciate everybody for watching, guys. It is a dream. It is awesome to be able to make content and be able to play games. Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. It really is a dream to be able to get to play video games. And the channel and everything, like, it just needs to grow a little bit. We're already making money. It's not nearly enough to make a living on, but but the opportunity to do that is just huge. And I just appreciate all of you guys watching. And yeah, again, let me know if there's some content you ever want to see or anything like that, because obviously, like, I want to serve you guys, my audience. But I appreciate everything, guys. Hope you have a great Saturday night or Sunday day, night, wherever you happen to be. You guys have a great evening, and we'll catch you soon. Thanks, everybody.